Just you.
You'll make me sound lame.
Nah.
Only nigga to watch it.
Nah, I'll be watching your games. But it'll just be us watching each other's games. Pause.
Hey, yo, the real shit, yo, I think if niggas would watch them bitches, I think we'd be way more active. But niggas be, like, just little minor shit like that.
Everybody kind of maddened out at this point. I mean, nobody.
I made that work for him, Fat.
And this nigga got rid of the cleanest uniforms in the league. How you get rid of the Chargers, yo? How did that happen? You ever find out?
Yo, he swear up and down it wasn't him, but
that's what it is.
Coach, we have a damp and rainy afternoon in the tri-state area as EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to MetLife Stadium in the Garden State of New Jersey. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Austin Desperados and the New York Jets. 2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25.
Yeah, I'm sure you're still winning games.
First down, Mariota. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be...
And right away, he lost the football. And this will be scooped up by the defense. And they will set up shop with outstanding field position.
That was probably a dream.
At the 17-yard line.
Ooh, there's a corner.
And hopefully for both sides, not a sign of things to come, Charles. This morning, it was so perfect outside, but we knew this weather was coming, and we see the effects of it here early on.
And I wonder if how perfect it was this morning has psychologically fooled everyone. You know, it's almost like even though we were told the weather was coming, and you know the teams knew it as well, that maybe they got fooled and thought, it's going to be okay. And now they're probably a little upset that it's out there.
Because warm-ups were dry.
Oh, well, dry, and now you've got to make the change up. And
he will take this one in for a touchdown. Melvin Gordon, his first touchdown of the new season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this quarter. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Uchenna Nwosu able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Now the former fourth-round pick, it's Kalen Ballage. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. Off the play fake, Mariota. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Uchenna Nwosu getting him once again. His third sack of the afternoon.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. Third and long, why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking, but to me it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play action sack. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. And look, they're on the road, so getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road.
Oh, I would have thrown a pick for if I let that go.
Montez Sweat. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
Fuck me.
And he's going to go down
like
again. Montez Sweat dropping him for the second straight play. Might want to think about blocking him here on third down. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Prescott. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. 30, the 20, 10, touchdown. A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call. But he got him, took it all the way home.
Took your man's out.
After the catch, wasn't it? That was really
like
special.
Like how I always do when I play you. I end up picking out one of my niggas.
Ends are often former wide receivers, or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make play.
He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. That's a touchdown for the Jets. Call that a 96-yard house call on the kick return as his guys are on the board.
Third quarter is going to be nothing but splits.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
So third quarter is going to be nothing but split
picks. They lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been quick strikeability as we saw in that.
They flip field again.
Well,
I think in the fourth, right?
On their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come from, how they're going to
whenever the win is against me, it's split field.
Well coached and extremely confident in what they do.
Kick into that nigga no more.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch, counter punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see Homewood bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure. We'll see if they dial it up this drive. Now Gordon on first down. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. Robbie Anderson, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And it's now 21-7.
For some reason, he like froze at the line. He didn't really engage him. Like he was running. Fuck, I just fucked up here talking.
This one fielded at the 5.
What up, man?
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Oh, there it is.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they're showing improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they've punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. And an alley to run. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Here we go, D. Get on the field. Mike 49. Mike 49.
From the shotgun. It's Mariota. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Joey Bosa in there for sack number 127 in his great career, moving it past Kansas City Hall of Famer Derek Thomas on the all-time list. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And this is picked up by the defense. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. And maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack by Jordan Willis. And that is the third sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now.
What game is that, man?
Getting the sense, Charles, are going to put big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
A 3-yard loss. Fourth down now.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know, defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss. It's a 49-yard punt, but subtract 9 there for the return. And the Jets offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Now Balaj.
Fuck that.
And strong running there gets this up over the 15-yard line. 9 good yards here on the run, and now 3rd down. Mariota. This one into the hands of the running back, Balaj. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets 1st down. Balaj. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. On 2nd down and 4. Mariota, open target here, Darius Slayton. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. On 2nd down now, Dobbins. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Mariota on 3rd and 2. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the 1st half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him, because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, are you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Here's Gordon. And he's upended at the 6 as they double their room to maneuver on a pickup of 3.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
And forcing completion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going into the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
What?
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
And the penalty makes this a much more manageable third down, 3rd and 2.
Kill, kill, kill. Turn out. Kill, kill, kill. Turn out.
He's got him again.
Prescott off play action. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down. Play action now. Prescott. He's going to air one out for Anderson. It got his man complete. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Well, you don't have to be a genius to watch this game and figure out they've had plenty of success moving the football here in the first half. We've seen exhibits A, B, C, and right on down the line, haven't we?
Yeah, we just saw exhibit Z right there. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. On play action, Prescott.
Caught that.
And it's caught. Touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Extra point up and through. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Setting out to
All
kick
these
this
tall
one away,
receivers, they
and
got to
off
catch
it
these
goes.
contact catches, man.
And this will be a touchback as that
You're not
sails
going to outrun
over the end
nobody.
line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option.
Oh, my God.
And that's complete. That one good for 26 and a first down.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Mariota on first down. That's going to be caught. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. As his guys are in for 6. And the Jets are able to close the gap just a bit.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in the second, don't they?
And they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the second quarter strong. A little bit of time left. This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
I'm trying to say, though.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You've got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try to add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
Complete. Hunter Henry with a grab. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Mike Williams, the intended target, and it's third and short.
53.
They'll throw again. Prescott, he's got his man. It's Williams. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Prescott now 9 of 11 passing in this first half. He's got his guys a 1st and 10. To the air again, Prescott. He gets this one to Johnson. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. He got 29 yards that time. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Gordon, and he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Melvin Gordon with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And it'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
You get the ball at halftime. You get, motherfucker. Yo, I keep fucking up.
This one fielded at the 5.
Yeah.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
I think you got the ball first, right?
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
And that is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Mariota. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Desmond King picks it. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Mike, 53.
They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And he's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This is taken at his 4. And bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
I don't think I returned the kick.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the second half.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustments, kind of the key phrase. What did you do at halftime? Well, the way they ran offense in the first half, I think they were very calm, congratulatory, but also what they were saying is don't expect them to be the same on defense. They'll be the ones making the adjustments. Let's see what they do, and we'll attack accordingly.
And we'll see how they attack here.
All right.
This is Gordon as they go to him again. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
On first down, Gordon. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Call it a gain of 5 that time. They'll be left with a third down and about 9 to go.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. On third down, it's Prescott. He's going to let this one go deep. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
This is taken around the 12. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets them across midfield now for first and 10. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. From the 35 on second down, Mariota flushed out right. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And brought down, but not before they're inside
just because of the play action right there.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
A first down throw for Mariota. And this is caught at the end. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Jets are able to cut into this deficit. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Hey. Why can't I break one, though? I'm joking. I'm probably not going to break one.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession, and that was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case,
that's caught inside the 20.
My guy.
It's a big play there.
My guy.
56 yards.
I do know this.
A real field flipper there as
man.
all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
I don't like how this looks. I don't trust this man over here.
Sit down. Check 6.
Play fake.
Oh, my God.
Here's Prescott. Blitz coming, and down he goes. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down.
Ah, shit.
Now Prescott. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a fourth down. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further. So he splits the uprights, and has to be a nice feeling. Right when it left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good three-point shooter in basketball, right? Release the ball, fall back on defense without even looking. You know it's going in the hoop.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Check 3. Check 3.
1.
Mariota now to throw on first down. And this one complete to Will Fuller. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They'll run here with Balaj. And some room to run now. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. Gonna throw right side here, complete. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. A gain of 6 there on first. On second down, Dobbins. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Jets are able to close the gap just a bit. They go for just one here as it's up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Just like that.
Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They've been pretty anemic on this side of the football in the second half, just 3 points, and you just saw the touchdown go the other way. So it's a 2-score game. We're not done here yet.
I think everyone's on the edge of their seats now because they're anticipating what's coming, and I sense that everyone in the stadium knows they need to keep it on the ground. So if you're going to do that, hope the quarterback is stretched a little bit. Some bootlegs, right? Some fakes inside, getting out to the perimeter. Those might be open for him.
On second down, Prescott again. Wide open receiver, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Prescott now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Here's a throw out wide to Anderson. 11 more on that one and another first down. Well, I'm sure he likes his performance a little bit better than last week. He had the 3 interceptions here, none in the fourth quarter, and he's got his guys in front.
Guaranteed he put in a tremendous amount of work this week, but maybe the matchup is just better for him. Sometimes it just doesn't work out. It's almost like those golfers. Certain courses fit their eye, and they like what they see, and other courses, as soon as they tee it up, they know they have no shot. Maybe that's the difference for him. Last week, no. This week, a big yes.
They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
3rd and short yardage.
Oh my God, we are so lucky.
Escape, and he goes down. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And they'll let this one go right on the outskirts of the 10. They'll down it at the 11-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. No matter what the defense throws at them, they feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's second down now. Give them a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. On 3rd down, Mariota. And that is incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Mariota to throw for it on 4th. Got a man, Slayton. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Mariota now, 13 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. To throw Mariota. He's got Fuller. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 23 yards on the play. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
1st down, Mariota. Dancing to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
I think we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Extra point splits the uprights, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. This game has really flipped on its head. 2 unanswered touchdowns by the other side, and now, well, they take over here with just a very slim one-score lead.
And we've seen this how many times now? Teams get a big lead, they go into coast mode, and all of a sudden they're scrambling and battling for a win down the stretch. They've got to put something together right here, otherwise they're in danger of doing the old snatching defeat from the jaws of victory.
From the 31, Prescott. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Let's go. You tighten up.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. Complete. It's Johnson. A big play there on the catch and run. 56 yards. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. They face a 2nd down, but they are in field goal range. Another toe for Gordon. He's been busy this afternoon. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. Prescott. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a 1-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the point. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
This is taken at his 4. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive, that culminating touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great about their opportunity.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Here's Mariota. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Trevor Williams with a pick.
And that one, oh, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on 1st down. And they will finally get him down up at the 42-yard line. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards.
But he picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run the play really fast.
It's like an outside zone, but it's not a stretch. Cause you could like cut it back inside sometimes too if you get lucky.
Victory very
So I like
much
that
in
play.
sight
The
now as
stretchers
they'll
are
take
great
a
too though.
knee.
But I just got lucky. Good game though, Brody. What we got going on? What's then if you want to jump on, you could jump on. I don't think I got shit to do. I'm gonna check this drink to see. Oh, my fault, John. I picked a play, John. Alright, me too. I was gonna let the clock run. My fault. I'm gonna check. What's the deal with All Stars? All the free agency is done tonight.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of
And
points that
nine?
they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
I have 5 takeaways.
So
That's the
for
only
our
reason why I won.
visitors,
5
they get
takeaways.
back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year. And they'll
I
have
even
another
scored
road
for
date
over.
next week with the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile,
Well,
for the
you
Jets,
know what it was? It's
they
because
too
I
will
bought
exit with a 2-1
I bought the
record.
safety up.
And
I
they
knew
will
he
be
was
at
gonna go
home
deep
next
as soon as
week
I did
to
that.
take on
So like
the
I
New
was
York
like,
Giants.
it's a gamble on my part because he was
And for
kind of out of
Charles
the play,
Davis and
even
our
though he kind of
entire
caught up,
crew,
which is
I'm
crazy.
Brandon Gunn.
But
You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
yeah, I don't know. I knew that if I brought the safety up, that you would look to go deep to Fuller. I was a gamble that he would stay with him. Got lucky.
So you want some draft picks over here?
What, in All Stars?
Yeah.
What you looking for? I don't really got nobody on the Steelers. That team is like,
I'll send you my first and second. I'll send you both first and a second for a future first. A future first and a second. I'm not drafting.
oh yeah, since you're not drafting tomorrow.
Nah.
Yeah, send that. Next year's first for this year's first and second.
What first you got? What first you got?
Like the 7th or something like that. I'm high up.
I'm about to say to make it look good. I'm gonna send you both first.
What? Both first? First from next year?
No, I got the 15th overall and like the 20-something overall.
You don't want to take them?
Nah, I'm not gonna be here.
Just set your draft board and let them.
I'm gonna take my ass to sleep, nigga. I gotta work. I wonder if I'd be petty and call your mother and be like, yo, you picking her up or what's going on? She gonna be like, why she gonna be like she in the house? I know she is. She won't expect me to come drop her off.
I gotta eat something. I don't put this Nick game on. What time was the first events at 9?
Yeah, that's what it say.
Come on, man, this shit's too late.
Right.
Even though I like getting free agency overdone quick, but this is too late. All the bidding don't really happen till right now anyway.
Yo.
Uh-oh.
Hello?
What's up?
Where
Yeah.
you at?
CVS.
What you doing at CVS?
I'm getting stuff for ID.
Why you saying it like that, young? I was just asking.
So you asked your question to me why I'm at CVS as I'm not a third girl adult. That's what I got in CVS.
Alright, keep that.
Why do you need to explain to me?
Alright.
Why do you need to explain to me why I'm at CVS?
Keep that same energy when you ask me something.
Why, John?
God damn it. Why so hostile?
Right, you hear this shit, right? But nigga called me talking about where you at? I'm over west. Why you over west? Who you over west with? And fuck, keep that same energy. That bitch ain't no CES. Bet how quiet it was. Fuck out of here. This be lying, yo.
You can put 2 and 2 together. Damn, the Eagles want Levante David. I'm not about to bid for that, man.
Right, I'm not bidding on none of them niggas. I put bullshit bids on everybody. Whatever happens, happens.
Let me see if I could get Dante Hightower for the cheap 99. He kind of slow though. 82. I'll user him. He'd be alright though. That 89 hip power though. And he got stripped. Yeah, I might have to.
Take my ass to sleep.
Some coverage as well. I'll put a little bit on him. 1 year deal. What you gonna do? You gonna take Shorty to her mom's, or you gonna let her stay the night?
Nigga, she ain't say nothing. You see, she fuck, but banged on nigga.
Oh.
If she stay here, she's not going to school, cause I ain't gonna be able to take her.
Oh.
Nigga, and I'm tired. I'm ready to take my ass to sleep.
Alright. Too fast. What's the hip power like though? I don't see no hip power. Oh, 75. This is Cameron Smith.
I'm ready to take my ass to sleep. I'll get up with you, dog.
Alright, later, Brody.